That was my weakness, bro. In college.
That's dangerous, man. It's dangerous.
In college, it was the girls that were from Nashville, country, and also they were classy, and they were all blonde. Yikes.
That's when you used to be able to pull women, right?
Oh my gosh, man. I pulled way too many women in college.
Oh man. Sweet. Well, since I already got it recording, I'll do the little intro as people are joining. But all right, guys, what's up? We are here with Sir Asher Arwan. You guys probably already know him now, especially if you're from India. You know him really well.
For real.
But yeah, we're gonna. This is a topic him and I have been chatting about a lot, just with our professions and our life. Just how women can pretty much make or break. And this goes for anyone in like a relationship or looking for a relationship. It's either great or it's horrible. And yeah, we're gonna. Yo, what up, guys? Kyoto, how we doing? We're just adjusting the cameras a little bit for Asher's big head to be in frame. But here, let's get a cap. Girls can break me if I break myself first, dog.
That's hot.
Well, yeah, you definitely don't want to break yourself, but girls can really, really break you down and cause a huge distraction. Now, yeah, they're great if they are a good significant other. Look who it is. Yo, what up, Andy? They're great if they're just a supportive significant other, and I've talked about this topic a lot, but Sir Asher here just recently got out of, you guys already know because you blew up his comment section on his first date, but there were just some issues going on between him and his lady friend he was hanging out with.
Yeah.
So him and I have been talking a lot about this, so I figured we could probably give you guys some good insights on kind of our conversations and see if it can connect with any of you guys either watching this live or watching the recording. So we're going to hop into it, but as we go over this, feel free to drop any questions you guys have on, distractions, what our opinions are, and yeah, hey Asher, there we go. But yeah, so tell us a little bit about your last lady situation.
Yeah. Well, so I officially broke it off with her today, this morning. So one thing I've noticed with the women I've dated now that I have the profession I do is what?
He said I thought he was married. He's no longer married. He's divorced.
Yeah, we're divorced. No, that's actually not something I can joke around about.
Right.
But anyways, so one thing I've noticed is girls really, really like securement, and they always want you to basically be around and be home. So one thing that I don't like to do with the girls that I date is I don't like to tell them what I do really. I'll like give like hints like, yeah, I'm like on the internet and like I make money on the internet.
They're like, OnlyFans. Oh, this is weird.
But I never really go into detail about like my company and what I do and stuff like that. But when I start to get more serious with girls, that's when I usually start to kind of let them know like, yo, this is what I do for a living. Like I have a brand. Like this is my network. This is my following. I do this every single day. But I like to keep it a mystery up until that point. But this is where kind of me and Tino differ, but I like to tell girls about my future because that's what girls are interested in anyway. And I would hate to get into a long-term type relationship. I'm dating for a girl for a year or whatnot, and she didn't really know that this was my path. So yeah, I just let her know like, hey, like this is kind of where I'm headed. And then she was very supportive of it. And then as time went on, she started to get a little bit more distant, and then shit kind of hit the fan. I asked her on a couple days ago, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, you're distant, like, what's going on? And she was like, I just don't know if I can, like, handle this and also handle, like, my family life, stuff like that. Like, if y'all want the honest translation, the translation is I just wasn't the guy she was looking for. She was looking for more of a homebody, 9-to-5 type man, but I'm not a 9-to-5 type man. So and the thing is most women do look for that, but
Pretty much what he's saying is he got rejected by this Latina.
yes,
He got shut down. Yo, what's up, Chris? Welcome. The mom is a good supportive woman. That is true. But the reason because I've talked on this topic before because I always have people joining the lives and like, do you have a girlfriend? This, that. But it really is like, yeah, if you find the perfect one, it's great. Don't get me wrong, because then she's just there supporting you. Your de-stressor is hanging out with her. But a lot of the times we know, between Ash and I know a lot of people that have had their lives completely crumbled due to a significant other. Like, it between trying to, like, move in with them or just too much time demanding, then their focus shifts away. She's looking for someone stuck in the Matrix. True. Yo, everyone that's joining, smash that thumbs up as you guys are joining. But so pretty much Asher's been talking to me a lot about this situation, and I was pretty much just, she wasn't the best responder, and no matter if you're not on your phone or not, like, you should still want to, like, if you're trying to build a relationship with someone, you still want to text them, like, at least a couple times a day. Mm-hmm. And there just wasn't much, like, it was almost when it benefited her, she would call him or say, hey, let's call. Yeah. But if it didn't really benefit her, it was kind of like he was just stuck. And the weirdest part was, whenever you saw them in person, she was, like, all over you. Yeah. Like, she seemed like she was so down for it, but I just don't think she was putting as much effort, and I don't know if Ash wants to go into it, but it was definitely affecting his, like, mental space and, like, focus. Because he was worried about it. Yeah,
that's the thing is, like, especially as men as a whole, we like to put time into stuff we care about, and usually that comes with people. That's why, you know, just like we try and provide for women in general, so when you care about someone, you think that you can provide for them long term. And at first, she kind of gave me all the signs of, like, yeah, I could probably see her dating her for a while, so I'd put time and effort into it. I'd care for her. I did a lot of things for her, but, you know, shit happens, bro. And in the end, God's gonna give you an angel eventually.
Yeah, that's a good point, Andy. He said rejection sucks either way, but usually it happens for a reason. In my belief, I agree 100%. And then, yeah, women or hot guys can be a distraction from your goals. That is true. I distract Asher more now than his last girl did.
Yeah.
He just won't admit it. Asher, sorry for the annoying comment, but you need to smile more. Asher doesn't smile. He's heartbroken right now, guys. He's on demon
I actually,
time.
You know what's crazy is a lot of people tell me this, but I smile a lot.
I just don't know if you do in your videos.
I just don't do it on camera because
yeah.
The thing is, like, and it's always from people that, like, don't know me.
Yeah.
The people that do know me, when I was growing up, one of my nicknames was Smiley. Literally. Like, in basketball, I was the point guard. I would always smile when I dribbled the ball down the court. They would tell me to stop, bro. It would throw off my defense.
Wow.
Or I'd throw off the defense. But I actually smile a lot. I just don't smile on camera because most of the time I talk about serious topics that I should not be laughing about. Majority of the time.
Yeah. No, that's true. So let's fire some questions Asher's way. I'll get to you guys in chat if you have any questions, but I'll also just fire some. When it comes to the dating realm, do you think that a lot of people end up getting trapped? So that this isn't like initially like when you start dating, you think they start getting trapped where they start losing, or let's reword that. What do you think causes men in the relationship to lose focus and no longer, like, you can see their work ethics change, their goals have changed, like, everything in their life has changed. What do you think is the biggest cause of that, other than women? Like, what happens?
I think what happens is men don't think they can have any other woman, so they get really focused on that one girl. But the thing is women like men with a lot of options because the woman wants a guy that is hard to get. So what happens is a lot of guys will just put their all focus into one girl. And if she's that one girl, that's great. But if not, they put all their focus on the one girl, and that one girl actually gets, like, turned off by that because she's like, why aren't you working on your purpose? Why aren't you making money? Because I want you to build a future for us, not just trying to put all your focus onto me. And then it eventually goes downhill. I think a lot of it comes down to confidence as well. Because a lot of guys don't like to have the hard conversation with girls at the start, setting down like, hey, we can only do this, this, this. Like, I'm only going to text you this, this, this. I'll call you. I'll give you, I'll care for you and all this stuff. But my goals are very, very important. And I don't think a lot of guys like to have that conversation because they don't really know what the fuck they want to do with their life.
Yeah. Well, no, I can attest. I think that goes both ways, though. Like, my last relationship, she pretty much made it, like, so known that there was no other guy out there but me. And, like, at that point, while just hearing that, I was like, it kind of pushes your feelings away when she's just, like, so driven on telling you, like, pretty much, it was just almost too good. You know what I mean? It was like, it was just like I knew I could do anything and there was no. It was like, well, yeah, there was a clinginess in there, but like it was knowing I could literally do anything and she would still want me. So that part,
interesting.
yeah, like I if I'm with someone, I want to see a future, but there's like sometimes going to the extreme with it, where it's like too extreme, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of the same way with like the guys and how that they just like get really comfortable with them. I feel like she got too comfortable with me and relied on me too much.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Was she smothering you, Tino?
I got suffocated, I'll be honest. Damn, that shit was awesome.
Asher got suffocated.
I definitely got suffocated. Oh my gosh.
My last relationship lasted half an hour. I be speed running them over here.
Nice.
Wow. The one thing that I might want to do on these lives, and I don't know how I'm gonna set it up, but I think it'd be super cool to have like an online like dating live, whether it's online or we get like 3 candidates. We have Asher here match with 3 different women and do like a whole series on it. That could be pretty fun.
Yeah.
A little speed dating. But guys, I want you to drop any questions or relationships you have, because I know this is like I said, you guys ask me this all the time, especially on IG. So I feel like him and I are just gonna kind of chat about it and then answer any specific questions you guys have. Dang, who said Asher can't pull women? There's a man, 33% of you said Asher can't pull women. That's kind of messed up. How do you feel about it? So let's go on with that question. On a scale of 1 being 0% chance and 10 being you can definitely pull a chick, where would you say your game is right now?
Right now?
Right now, currently.
I mean, okay, so we're saying, like, I know nothing about the girl. She's probably single. Like, let's say she's single.
Yeah.
Okay, and you gotta give me, like, what's the environment?
Alright. So...
Is it an Instagram DM? Is it...
Nah. No Instagram DMs. Who would do that? Gosh, Tino. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
So... You're out walking your dog, right? Because keep in mind, your dog puts minus points on the board.
Yeah, it does.
And you're walking and you're at the park and you see this complete smoke. She's like a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
What are the chances you set up a date right there talking to her?
Well, you gotta explain a little bit more. Like, is she just at the park?
She's at the park.
Does she have a dog?
So she's at the park with a girlfriend and a guy friend. But you don't know what the scenario is.
Oh, I wouldn't approach that situation.
Okay.
I find that rather weird.
Okay. Well, what if it's her friend's boyfriend?
Well, that's something I really don't want to figure out.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest. Because that's rather weird. Why don't we do a scenario where there's no one there?
No one there? Well, then that's easy. You're gonna go up to her.
Well, of course.
Yeah. See?
I thought we were gonna play out the scenario.
No, that's too easy. So a hard one. So if I'm dating a guy and he says I love you, well, is that all, or is it, oh wait, the time, but I don't feel the same way back. What do I do? Actually, that's a really good question. Yeah, what's up, Madison? I kind of felt this the first time it was said in my last relationship, because she was pretty intoxicated. She came back to my house and like she tried to say it, and I literally like held her mouth. I was like, if you say it, I'm slapping you. Not actually, guys. Not actually. Don't clip that.
Wow.
But yeah, it's definitely a tough situation, because towards the end of the relationship, she was saying it more, and I just didn't feel it. And honestly, I think the best thing to do is address it. Be like, hey, I definitely do feel a connection. I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't want to rush into things too soon. I want to keep going at the rate we're going. You kind of agree with that? Like, if someone says it, but you're into them, but they're like, I love you, and you're just like,
I would ask them why. Because my girlfriend of 6 years, she said it to me first, and I asked her why, and she told me all the qualities that she loves about me.
But did that change the... So before you asked her
no,
that...
I loved her.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
so what if you didn't?
I would still ask her why.
And then she tells you everything, you still don't.
And then I would say, well, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best. I think you just got to be honest with them. Asher has a lot of riz. I know, man. Well, maybe we'll do some... Maybe I'll be... You know what could be some good videos for me to film? I thought about doing, like, normal questions in public, but I think I want to be the love doctor in public and, like,
Ooh.
go out with my friends and be, like, just the wingman.
Yeah.
So we'll help you get women. I'll be like, hey, I'm his
I like
short
that.
best friend.
like that.
Yo, if you guys would want to see that, put a yes in the chat. Pretty much me being love doctor.
We live right next to this big-ass park in Houston.
It wouldn't be hard.
You live by a big one.
We live by 2 huge parks. So this wouldn't be hard. We just need one person filming, and then Ash and I would go mobile. We're going mobile all the way. They should nerf pets. Those are like 20%. No, his pet is like negative 20%.
Well, the thing is with pets is when you're single, it's good because it's a good talking piece.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the thing, and it's even better if your dog is a little out of the ordinary like mine, because it's even better talking pieces.
Yeah.
However, it can bite you in the ass in the end.
Well, they have an answer to why, but I don't feel the same way. Could be never having experienced romantic love. Not sure how to accept it. I mean, definitely accept it. It's definitely a good thing, but then it's also, once you accept it, I think you need to address it and just tell them exactly what you told us. Be like, I've never, got to this point. I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but, I do really, really appreciate it. And just kind of like, you got to be honest in a relationship. Yes, please. Okay, we can definitely arrange that.
Well, the reason why I say why is because a lot of people don't really take love that serious, so they may just say it out of because they just really like you. Like, I'm being serious too.
Dude, I proposed my crush, but she said I'm short because I'm 5'6". Bro, she rejected you because you're short. That's not why she truly rejected you. That's just an excuse. If you fit every other quality that she wants, she's not going to care about your height. I've never dated someone shorter than me, man. Height literally means nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the harsh reality, bro. She said no because she already has another man on her line.
And that's common. These
that's
women.
That's just the harsh truth, bro.
Dude.
Every single girl that's been with you or is with you right now, they already know their second option. That's how girls are. Girls are very, very emotional. So if she isn't feeling you that one day, bro, she'll break up with you. It just happened with me.
Oh, we haven't confirmed she's got another man, but there's just a high likelihood.
I'm saying as in, like, girls can be very emotional to the point where, like, if you do one thing wrong, you're done, bro. I don't think she has another guy. I'm gonna be honest. I think she probably has multiple guys she texts, but
that's a tough one, Chris. So he already said it back the first time because he didn't want to be the guy that doesn't say it back. I think the only thing you can do is clarify the situation and bring it up and just, again, exactly what you told us. Be like, hey, I said it the first time because, like you said, this is your first time, and you're not really sure if you feel it yet, and just be honest. Be honest with them. That's the best thing I can say. And, worst case, it shouldn't offend anyone. I remember jokingly asking a girl out when I know she would 100% reject me, but she said, I like your personality, and you look fine, and then I told her I didn't expect you to say that, so let's be friends. Curveball. Wow. But no, what Asher was just talking about, every single, women are way worse than, like we're bad sometimes, but like women are worse because it's so much easier for them to get a guy. And I've always stood by this, like if a girl wants to, let's just say, for example, a girl wants to have a sexy time, right? She could go to a bar and walk up to any guy and say, hey, come back to my place, let's bone. I guarantee you 95% of people would say yes. 95. Now, you switch the roles and it's a guy there, and he goes to the bar, she's probably going to slap him.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. So girls always have more options because they have the power of, like, I don't know if it's just because of how horny guys are, or I don't know what's behind it, but I've always thought about this, like, girls can way easier get whatever they want. So when it comes to options, whether you're dating them or talking to them, they have at least 5+ men texting them on a day-to-day basis, waiting for their opportunity. Even if they're friends, they're not friends.
I mean, as much as guys don't want to admit it, like, girls hold all the value. Like, I want y'all to know that. Guys don't really hold much of the value until they're actually established. So
they have the power. They
have all the power. And the thing is that's what's important. Once the girl gives her body to you, that's when the power completely shifts. Then you have all the power. But the thing is what's attractive as a girl is if she saves that for a while. For me, anyway.
Yeah, and I think I don't want to go in this topic too much because I know it's kind of like controversial. But the whole thing of, and I want to see where you guys stand with this in chat, of women having high body counts being labeled as, you know what, versus guys having high body counts and it's not as bad. Like, low-key, though, I agree with that. Because it is a lot harder. And I'm not saying, hey, if you're a guy, go slam 100 different chicks. But it is definitely a lot harder where a girl can, like I said, you go to a college party as a girl. The only way you don't go home with a guy is if you truly don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way. Now, you're a guy, even if you're like a 7 or an 8, you're still gonna have a very hard time. Unless you find one of those girls that are like, hey, I want to get it done tonight. So I think that's probably the biggest, I don't even know what you would call it, but it just goes to show that, like Asher said, women do have the power in that situation to like control all of that.
Bro, this is one thing me and Ian disagree on so much. If a girl has a high body count, please do not date her.
Yeah.
She will leave you in a heartbeat. And the reason why she's gonna leave you is because if she's done it with a lot of men, she's gonna be comparing you to all the other guys she slept with. So it's better to have a girlfriend. If you're just hoeing around or whatever, that's one thing. I mean, I don't recommend that to anyone.
How about when you have a friend for over a year, just friends, and then they decide they are in love with you and want to date, but you don't? I think it's a double... Wait, hold up. So I'll answer that one first. How about when you have a friend for over a year, just friends, and then they decide they are in love with you and want to date, but you don't? I mean, you just got to tell them the truth. It's pretty much like the same thing for us. Like if we have a girl that's our friend and she catches feelings, we have to kind of set the boundary. That's all.
I've only had one like friend that's a woman in my life, and it was not really even that, bro. I still wanted to fuck her.
Yeah, I think it's a double standard. It should be equal. Oh, I agree 100%. It should 100% be equal, but girls have all the power in this. That's the one thing I will say they have the power in without looking at anything else and without building their name and reputation. They'll win 100%. If you could pick any guy and any girl, for example, and again, I'm not going to sit here and bash girls. So you could go pick a 5 out of 10 girl on the scale and a 10 out of 10 guy, and I guarantee you in a week the girl gets more than the guy. I can almost promise you that happens. Someone did a study on it, actually. Or like an experiment. They made a Tinder profile of like a 10 out of 10 guy and then a girl that was not perfect. We'll just say that. Like, they did this, whatever. And again, I'm not going to judge anyone's looks. But pick the most attractive guy, like a model, and then just like a normal random girl. The male got like 100 matches. The female got like 450.
Wow.
I'll have to find that video, and I'll try and link it down below, guys. But it's crazy to see that. But also, then you got to look at guys, and guys are just very horny creatures.
Yeah.
Like, very horny, so they see a girl. We don't make it easy. If we didn't give these girls so many options, I think it would be different. Yeah. But guys give girls, like, I'm telling you, they have so many options. How can I get a jawline, dude? It's so you get a big cucumber, right? And you just start biting on it. No, you can get a ball and chew on it. No exercise will give you that. Yeah, not really. You can get jawline by mooing. You mean chewing?
Nah.
Is mooing a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. It's when you put your tongue at the top of your mouth and you push it on your teeth, and then you basically like suck in. It's something that I practice every morning, actually.
Jawline. My crush is a 10, and that's why almost all the guys behind her. Wait, man, my crush is a 10. That's why almost all guys. Yeah, you got some competition, bro. So if you look at guys that have a high body count like me. Wait, so if you look at guys that have a high body count like me, indicate judge anyone else for it?
If you have a high body count as a guy, you're not going to get judged.
No, yeah. So exactly.
A truthful girl is going to be amazed if you have a high body count. No girl really wants to admit that, but you need to have more experience than the girl you're going to marry and you're going to date. Because if she has more experience than you, she's not going to look at you the same way.
And she'll leave you quick if you don't have the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah, I agree 100% on that one. Became a 10, so you get 10 out of 10 girls. That's reality. No one is going to lower their standards for you. Yeah, unless you have a phenomenal personality. Did they use a picture for you, Tina? Maybe, man. Maybe. I don't know.
That's hot.
What did I walk into? Oh, there's Ruben. Asher sucks. Asher does suck.
I'm the absolute worst.
Asher is the top G. Yeah, except this Latina left him, so now he's sad boy.
No, I'm not. I'm not sad. I was sad Saturday because I was like, this is probably gonna shit the bed. Mm-hmm. But then Sunday was good. Sunday was a good day yesterday. I had fun yesterday.
You don't know he has so much influence because of huge network and 100K members in Discord is such a great money generating asset.
Guys, I do not have a lot of money. I don't know where people came up with this, but that's been on the internet now that like I'm rich and I'm a millionaire, and I'm like, guys, I am not rich at all. And like my 100K members on Discord does not convert to clients. It doesn't convert to sales. People are in there for the free aspect of it. Everyone in my Discord is broke as fuck and don't spend a dime on anything. If y'all want the complete truth.
Dude, how can I get rid of PO2 ads? Pox? You got chicken pox?
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, help us. Still bleep it out, but help me out a little bit more. Do you know what it's normal and common thing for dentists to see more brushing in the back of the throat right after Valentine's Day? Wow.
See that?
Watch out, ladies. Asher has them bills. He does. He drives a Lamborghini, guys. He just won't show you. Yes, Ruben, we know. Want to see what it looks like? Got him. Skill issue, Asher. You just aren't a great marketer. You could use those brokies to make you rich, just like Andrew Tate does with his affiliate. You guys also have to realize a big part of it, and Asher and I have talked about this, and I'll let him go over this question. He has a really big supporting population from India, which the currency is literally one of our dollars is 5 cents for them. So it's not right?
No.
Or is it worse?
$1 for them is 12 cents for us.
Okay, yeah, flip.
It's flipped.
Okay, so it's a very hard
really
convert.
expensive.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly.
And I would actually completely disagree with that. I would actually argue that I'm one of the best marketers in our entire network of our friend group. I would be honest with that. For me to grow a following that I do, and for me to have a community like I do, I couldn't do it if I didn't have good marketing skills.
Oh, so he's saying the website. But that didn't make sense with how you worded it, but okay. So how do you get rid of, like, are you on it or are you watching? Like, because your question technically was...
Oh, he's talking about...
Yeah, the website.
Prawn.
Yeah, but hold up. His question confused me. He said, how can I get rid of?
He's probably just meaning, how do you stop watching it?
Block your settings or your parental control. Put it on. You're not going to look it up on a normal browser. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. And also, if you just get close with God, bro, you'll really stop watching that real quick.
$1 is 88 Indian rupees.
Yeah, which is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they were telling me today that just for shipping for one of my t-shirts to India is 2,100 rupees. Just the shipping, not even the shirt.
Yeah, so overseas doesn't help at all either.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, a large portion of my audience is from the U.S. And I kind of got down to the root reason on why I don't really have a big audience from the U.S. And it's because a lot of people in the U.S. don't actually care about self-improvement. It's all overseas. People in the U.S. have it really comfortable here, so a lot of people don't want to improve.
If you watch, okay, well, I'm not gonna any of my mods don't open that. No, remove that comment. Mods, come on. Gosh dang it, mods. Who approved that? You're getting punished.
Wow. I
just got my ice shaker and I just got home from work, finished my pre, and gonna go to the gym now. Let's go. Dude, the ice shakers are so nice, man. I'm drinking on one of mine right now. Ruben, you can retype that, but bleep it out. My mods are slipping. Someone's getting punished soon. But if you get a service running that's related to fitness and make an affiliate that pays 20 to 30% to market those Indian people in your network, I'm going compelled to advertise it because they would make a lot of money since the USD costs a lot more in their country.
I understand. I understand all this. I haven't formulated a plan yet for me to do that. A lot of people want to start promoting my company for them to sell merch and for them to have an affiliate link with that for each sale that they get with their discount code. But I haven't formulated a plan around that yet because it's not really on top of my priority list right now.
Mabson's on IG Live. Dude, he goes live at so many different random times. I didn't even see it. Someone approved it. Oh, it's Chris. Are you going to spank me, Tino? Wow. Jeez. But yeah, Ruben, you know what comment? The one where you put the P word in it. You can't, yeah, you guys got to bleep it out. I'm not taking the risk anymore. But yeah, that's that one. Shoot, I don't even know where we were at because there was just a bunch of things we were responding to now. But yeah, women suck.
Nah, man, women are great, bro.
Yeah, you seem that way over the weekend.
Women are fantastic.
Asher's like, I'm broken. Tino, he calls me. You guys were live with me Saturday. I was like, yeah, Asher's on a date, so I'm gonna have to hang out with myself all day. And then he calls me and he's like, I figured.
Yeah.
Is it against the terms? I think so. That's one that gets flagged pretty quick. How we doing, brother? Oh no, we're lagging. What the heck? That's not normal. Wait, what? How are you gonna say I have excellent connection? Study it slowly and steadily, and you'll make a lot of money soon.